Hey, hey. Hey, everybody. It is Jill with Under Cottonwood. I'm back. I'm back. We've been traveling for a few days, so we were gone until out of town till yesterday. So that's why you're seeing me on Thursday instead of Tuesday. So anyway, I'm back with another night of painting, of course. So say hi when you get here, and I will tell you what we're working on tonight. So earlier, oh, you can't see it very well, but shoot, let me grab it. So earlier today, I was kind of messing around with a couple different projects, and I painted this cute little XO heart picture. So, of course, everywhere I went over the weekend and everything, everybody had up Valentine's decorations, which you can see I still have my tree up. But I really hadn't done too many things here at home with Valentine's other than the little tree. And if you know that I never really finished it because, well, life. But anyway, so I had a couple things that I wanted to paint. So, for instance, I had, with making door hangers and stuff like that, I always have like scrap pieces of wood. So whenever I have like a shape that I like or something, I usually just put it to the side and keep it for another project. So I had this little piece of scrap wood, and I thought how cute that would be to make this into like a little envelope, like a little Valentine. So, hey Robin, how are you? I'm super jealous of your new Chiefs shirt. I haven't ordered one yet, but I have got to do that before Sunday. So anyway, I went ahead. So this is just a scrap piece that I had, painted it white, and then I put together. I had another scrap piece of wood, and I just bought some little pieces of trim and cut those out today and put those on this to kind of be more of like a framed picture, and then painted the inside white. So I think I'll probably stain the outside of it kind of like what I was doing here. So above my kind of shelf mantle in the living room has my red and black and silver garland from Christmas. And then I just have been kind of like trying to add Valentine stuff to that. So this is going to go above. So this is there. And then I needed something for the other side because I have just like a big red wreath in the middle. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm working on. This I thought might be cute. I don't know. I put a little truck. I don't know if you can see like the Valentine truck. I put that in the tree. So I thought maybe a little love note might be cute somewhere. So anyway, I don't know. That's just what I'm in the mood to paint tonight. But I've got some new paint pens too. So I thought maybe I'll try something with that. So anyway, that's where I'm at. So let's get started. Let's do the, actually, let's see. Yeah, let's start on the envelope first. I was thinking about staining these edges first, but, well, yeah, let me do that real quick. I was worried about like my sweatshirt getting on it when it was still wet, but we're just gonna go for it. So, okay, what did you say, Robin? The Reaper is for the hubby. I did get 2 others, though. Oh, yeah, I want to see what else I did look up their website, and I saw how fast you got yours, so I need to just take the time to go look and order, because they are cute. Cute, cute, cute stuff. And Gabby is so adorable. She's like the perfect little salesperson for that business, so... Okay, so I have the Waverly, what is this, antique wax. So I just put a little bit of it on the trim of my frame, and now I've just got a little baby wipe, and I'm going to kind of use that to go right over and smooth it all out. This is just a really easy way of getting kind of the color that you want, not too dark. And that way, if it's too light, you can always go back. Yes, she is a doll. You can always go back and kind of make it a little darker if need be. So, because because if you've ever stained anything before and you get too much of it on there, you know it takes forever to dry. So this is just a good trick I learned somewhere along the lines. So now I'll hit the inside of it just real lightly here. I'm just using kind of whatever is left here on my little baby wipe to do that inside part. Okay, so there's that. I think that's dark enough. What do you think? Dark enough? Let me do the edges real quick. I think I'm pretty happy with that color. We could always do it a little bit, do another coat if we need to make it a little bit darker. So I'm just kind of getting all the little edges there too of that trim. So I'm just kind of putting a little bit of it on, and then I'm just using my wipe to kind of paint it all the way across. Simple, totally simple. Okay, so you guys will have to tell me who's going to be watching Chiefs this weekend. Hopefully everybody, right? Hopefully everybody. I guess if you're a football fan, you probably are going to watch no matter what. If your team's still in it or not, right? I don't know, maybe not, but gotta be cheering for those Chiefs, man. Okay, so just about got that finished. All right, you guys tell me what you think. Dark enough? Melissa says, me, yes, heck yeah. I think that's good. I like the color of that. So let's, like I said, we could go back over it if you wanted it to be a little darker, but I think it looks pretty good. So we'll just set that aside for now. So here's what I'm thinking on this. So I want it to kind of look like, let's just go ahead and pop out these new paint pens I got. So I think that one's out, but I think it's about the same. I want it to kind of look like a little envelope, like a piece of mail that you would get at Valentine's, like a little Valentine letter or something. So I've got a couple ideas. Let's start with this one. Well, no, let's start with the bigger one. Okay, start thinking too much here. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of, like I said, I already painted this. This is just a scrap piece of wood that I painted white. And I'm just gonna kind of draw the outline on here a little bit. Let's see, so this is a paint pen. Really great to use, well, for a lot of different things. Anytime you're trying to have a small little area, go Chiefs. Yes, Pam. You know we're all big Chiefs fans. You got Chiefs fans all around you. So paint pens are good for a lot of different things. So this is like the medium 0.1. So it really kind of writes kind of like a pencil. So I also have a fine tip one. We may try to do something with that. So for right now, what I'm going to do, here's what I'm thinking. I kind of want to draw like an envelope here. But I'm going to kind of do it with a little bit of a Valentine flair. So I just drew a line and a little heart, a couple dots right to the middle. So then let's do, we'll go back up this way. Okay, So there's kind of like the middle side. So now I'm just going to go around the edges. And I'm just going to kind of follow that same pattern all the way around. So these are perfect when, I mean, you could use a paintbrush to do this, but this paint pen is, you know, it's just the right size. It's just doing, you know, you're using it just like you would a pen. So it works out perfect for this little project. So see, I'm just kind of making like my little square there. So I'll go back, I'll finish the side and go back to the front or back to the top. My kids used to absolutely love Valentine's Day because, you know, you had to go get the Valentines and, hey, Stephanie, thanks. You know, make the boxes. I don't even know if they still do that. Or like we used to have to like, thanks, Pam. You know, like I think one year Alyssa had like a box that we turned into like a dog or a horse or something. You know, you had to like have the craziest, coolest box. And so we always had that to do. I loved it too, though, actually, really, secretly. I love to make the treats. All the fun stuff. You know this. We've talked about this before. I loved everything holiday, basically. Okay, so there we have it. Now, I'll probably, so there, does that look like, you guys tell me, does that look like a little piece of mail? Now, I think I'll paint, we'll probably paint a little heart right there in the middle. So let's just grab, so actually, I was thinking I might have to use that fine, the fine tip paintbrush to do the little hearts, but the medium one, it worked out fine. So, because they're just like, you can, some of them are kind of colored in and some of them are not. So anyway, that worked out just perfect. But okay, let me get a little dab of red here. So let me, while we're thinking about it, okay, so here's the little project I worked on earlier, which this one was a canvas that I just painted something on the back of it and just kind of like cut, like it's a reverse canvas anyway, but just kind of because I was making it for myself. So anyway, I painted this with a little XO, and like I said, it is going on my mantle. Sorry, I totally forgot why I was even telling you that. But so then this little guy, I think might go on my tree. I don't know. It might get added to my other decor. But this other frame that we just stained, so these are kind of supposed to go together. This one and this one, because I've got a big red wreath and my big garland up. So I was really thinking I might do like a heart with an arrow or something, and then put like Be Mine, since I got the X and O and hearts on that one. So I don't know, that's kind of what I'm thinking. You guys tell me what you think I should paint on here. It's got to be something Valentine's, but I was thinking, so like a heart in the middle kind of with the arrow, and then like it say Be Mine. That's my idea. You guys tell me if you have better ideas what you think I should do on that, but it's gotta kind of be Valentine-ish to match what I've got going on. Okay, so in the meantime, I've got a little bit of red. So this is just True Red from, Anita's Craft Paint. I'm just going to kind of put that right here, kind of like a seal, you know, like you would seal your envelope. Okay, there we have it. So that turned out pretty cute. Pretty simple. Little way to use up a just an extra little scrap piece of wood. I don't know, maybe that heart needs to be a little bit bigger. Let's make him a little bit bigger here. Okay, that's a little bit better. A little bit better. So, okay, cute. I think we're done with this one. Do you guys think it needs anything else? Just got the little hearts along to look like the little envelope. You guys tell me if you think we're done with that one. I think he's probably done. Well, I'll paint the red heart. I'll paint over that again. But in the meantime, I think I'm finished with this one. So let's go back to the big guy. Are you guys with me on the heart arrow? Or do you think I should do something else? So I don't, that's probably about like an 11 by 11 size. Pam says it looks good, huh? I think I should. You think the little envelope is done then? Okay, I haven't heard not to do my idea, so I'm going for it here. Oh, get off there. Okay, so I'm gonna use a little pencil real quick and kind of draw this out. So I'm gonna have okay. My idea is good. Okay, Pam says, so I'm going with that. Oh, you can't see it. Well, you can kind of see it. So there's what I was thinking. An arrow through the middle, and then it just say, be mine. So that's what I'm going for. So, okay. I got my same little paintbrush here. These are just those ones that I love that are the filbert tip. So I've got that for the red. So, I guess while I'm painting this, I will remind you all. I don't know if I can paint and talk at the same time. That might be a little bit challenging, actually. But, okay, I'm kind of using you for a mirror so I can see. I think that's a good size for the heart. But so don't forget, if you haven't already, to sign up for my class on Saturday. There's quite a few spots left, actually. Some people have had to change and that sort of thing, but and I've got a couple of girls who are coming late, so if that's a concern, just message me and we can chat about it. But anyway, yeah, so don't forget to sign up for that Saturday from 2 to 4. I'm gonna erase my pencil mark here because I think that's not very centered, so I'm gonna kind of center my little words there. Okay, so let me try this again. There we go. Okay, let me see. What do I want to do on this? Oh, you know what? I'm going to stick with the paint pens for tonight. How about that? Let's see. Because we can, Okay, this is the big one. So this is the one I was telling you. This is what I used to do this project, was the medium tip one. Now, I think for my letters tonight, I'm going to kind of finish my arrow with this. But for my lettering, I might try to use that fine tip one and see how that works out. So really the only thing you need to know about using a paint pen like this is you have to kind of keep the pressure on it so that it keeps putting out the paint. But at the same time, that can be kind of dangerous because it's coming out, so you got to be careful with it too. So, but they're super handy. I mean, you've seen how fast that has gone tonight, so super handy to have. Okay, I'm kind of using the camera here as kind of my guide to see if I'm even. So let's see. I think so. I kind of want to go like this. Okay, so there's my arrow. Now I will probably, let's make this a little bit thicker. Okay, so I'm just kind of going over it a little bit heavier, make it just a little thicker. Looked like it was kind of hard to see. Okay, that looks a little bit better. So let me go back over my little arrow here real quick. Okay, look at that, super simple. So I'm gonna put this one away. Now this is the one, so I'm gonna try the fine tip one for the lettering here. So you can see it is significantly thinner than the medium one that I was just using. But now you could, if you were really talented, I'm gonna say that because I couldn't. I still have to have a lot of practice on this sort of stuff. And I'm still trying to be better at it. You could just go for it, right? But I traced my lettering on with pencil. I don't know if you can see it, but so I'm just going over, and you saw me a minute ago, I just erased the top part because it wasn't in the middle. So I'm just gonna try to go over what I've already kind of traced out there with my paint pen here. That is really thin. So, you know what? I think I'm going back to the big one. that's a little bit better. Now someday when I get hand lettering down really good, I can be nice and fancy with all this good stuff, right? But in the meantime, I gotta just go with my handwriting. And why didn't anybody tell me, Jill, you need to start at the top part? Because I know better than that, but I didn't do it, did I? Okay, so there's my little sign. Now I'll probably go back, like I can tell already I need to go back over my M and my heart again. But for the most part, I think this one's probably pretty much ready to go. So I just did another coat on my red heart there. Those paint pens are really fun. They're really easy to use. I've got to get the hang of how to write with those. But all in all, I would definitely suggest. Now, I'm not sure. I think I just bought the Painter's brand. These both were just from Walmart. So like I said, I had one that was a medium tip and one that was a fine tip, but that fine tip was way too small for my lettering on the sign. It probably actually would have been just fine for this little, for the little lettering and hearts and stuff on this one. It probably would have been fine for that, but I went ahead and used that medium one. But yeah, how simple was that? That was super quick. So, you know, I already had the white painted by the time we got on here. So all I did was paint the frame and then trace on the lettering and the heart and drew the arrow. So I would have to say those are handy to have. But okay, well, I'm gonna let these dry. So here's my two projects. Let me hold them up here. I don't know. They might actually just go, it might be kind of cute. Well, I don't know. I think that one's kind of too big to have side by side. But anyway, I'm going to find a spot to use both of them. So here's my little Valentine note and then my Be Mine sign. So that turned out super cute. Like I said, they just started from a couple extra pieces of scrap wood that I had. But and so tonight was all about the paint pens. So anyway, those worked out good. Like I said, if you can't, I got it hidden back there, but if you're still interested, or if you are interested in the paint party on Saturday, don't forget to get your tickets, which I will just put here, maybe. Let me see. Goodness. I'm going to try to put that link in the comments here so you can join us on Saturday. There is some... Oh, no, maybe not. Okay. Let me... There we go. Anyway, if you still want to join us, you're more than welcome. It's $30. We're going to be making... Well, here, just let me grab it. This pretty little door hanger in whatever colors your little heart desires. And maybe you don't like stripes. Maybe you want to do polka dots or buffalo plaid or something like that. totally fine. But like I said, we do have some spots available, so get your tickets on the website, and I will see everybody. Actually, I'll be live tomorrow for Friday Favorites, so not too long you'll see me again. But have a great night. Thanks for joining me for our little Valentine paint party. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.